important point is water supply, because also pigs cannot sweat, but they use consumption of water is also a way to lower the body temperature. And water is needed for feed intake, especially in hot weather. So it's important that the water is of good quality, it's clean, because clean water is stimulates the consumption. Temperature of the water, I don't know what, do they have big tanks here, or how is the water supply? Are they open in the sun, or I never seen a farm here, but I've seen in other countries.
In Taiwan, there are those small farms. They have big tanks always on the top of the roof. And in the daytime, the sun's like high temperature, so the water temperature may be over 30 degrees. Sometimes you can wash it.
And where is the water coming from? From wells or
underground?
From wells on the ground.
Under the ground.
So that water is cool.
But no, the water is very hot.
After the water moves on the top, on the roof.
Yeah.
Because the sunlight is direct to warm the water.
Yeah.
So the pig will receive the warm water. It usually, especially in summertime.
So the water from
the underground
is colder, but it's getting in the tank and then it's heating up.
Yes.
Yeah. So what can you do? What do you do?
Iceberg. You can put iceberg inside.
You need a big fridge.
Yeah. In Tokyo, they promote the refrigerator for their customers. They put into the cooler refrigerator system in the water tank. This Tokyo. And we, as our sometimes they can bury their water tank under the earth. Yeah. Keep the
floor.
Keep the temperature.
What can you do? Because I visited also different countries in Africa, and also there is the case. Can also be very hot in Africa. And I also see do not use a too big tank when it's very big. A lot of water is needed, so prefer to have it as small as possible. Then you have more, how do you say it? More flow.
More flow.
Yeah. When it's on top, because most often they want to have it high because of water pressure in the farm. So they don't want to, because then they need a pump. When it's high, put a roof, an isolated roof, then not the sun is shining, that getting less warm. That's in the shadow. That's important. The pipes from the tank into the farm under the ground before they enter, then they cool down again. That's use small diameter of pipe, not too big diameter, as small as possible. You need pressure, but as small as possible. Then you have more flow, and it takes no time to heat up. And disinfect the tanks. That's also important, because the tanks, hot, sometimes sunshine, a lot of bacteria start to grow in the tanks. Cooling and tanks in the ground with a water pump is even better, but it costs money. Now, free access to water and a correct water flow, so have the good drinking nipples. And most important, older pigs need 1 liter per minute, and lactating sows 3 liters per minute. Lactating, water. Without water, no feed and no milk. Then this is a trial. It was done feeding sow in lactation ad libitum. So they were able to eat every moment a day, and the feed intake was measured during the day. So you see 24 hours and the feed intake level. And the blue line is the temperature, and the red line is the feed intake. And what did you see? Animals, lactating sows, who were able to eat ad libitum, the highest intake was at the end of the night and in the beginning of the night. So, advice what we give is do not feed when it's hot, when it's higher than 30 degrees. Do not feed during the day, but early in the morning and late in the evening when the sun is down. Gives the best feed intake. And then frequency also, but when you do it early in the morning and late in the evening is difficult. But the more times a day you feed, the better feed intake you will get.